On January 24th, the IRS will begin accepting tax returns. But let me tell you something. This tax season is going to be extremely tough and very chaotic because the IRS is currently in a crisis. On last month, in December, they still had 6 million unprocessed individual tax returns and 2.3 million unprocessed amended tax returns. Many taxpayers were without their refund 9 months after filing. So this tax season is upon us, and I'm telling you, there is expectations for major delays. But I'm going to share with you some ways that you can ensure that you receive your tax refund on time and you do not fall in those numbers. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? This is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am back with the news that you can use, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, konnichiwa, shalom. Thanks for stopping by, but don't just be a stranger. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family, because here we go everywhere in life together and all we do is win. So lately I have been doing this very mini tax series. Why? Because tax season is upon us. In fact, it is 1 week away from us. I just want to make sure that you have the latest information that is being shared, and that's why I'm here today, because the IRS just shared some very important information about this tax season that you need to know. And make sure you like this video for me, give it a thumbs up so that you can help me while I help you. This is going to be extremely important if you want to make sure you get your tax refund on time, because the National Taxpayer Advocate just released their annual report to the Congress, and they said that last year was the most challenging tax year that any taxpayer or tax professional has ever experienced. Y'all, there were literally tens of millions of tax returns that were delayed. I mean, the IRS was pretty busy last year. They ended up sending 478 million stimulus payments that totaled over $812 billion. And that was not all. They actually ended up sending $93 billion for the advanced child tax credit. So I guess we can go ahead on and cut them just a little bit of slack. I don't know what y'all think. Comment down below and let me know if you think we should cut them a little slack or not. But another major part of the tax crisis last year was the fact that they were understaffed, honestly. But that's been something that's been going on for a very long time. It is not new at all. But when you couple that with the pandemic that's currently going on and a lot of people becoming sick, only a certain amount of people can be in the building, everybody have to social distance, then that could really put a strain on things. In fact, last year the IRS representatives were only able to answer 10% of the calls that they received, and that's extremely low. So that's why there is a major concern for this current tax season, because they are still 8 million plus returns behind going into this new tax season. But do not fear, the IRS has just released some information that will help to ensure that we receive our refunds as quickly as possible. But I do have to let you know that on the IRS website, they say that they do not guarantee that you will receive your refund by a certain date. That's basically their way of saying, I'm gonna cover my butt in case I fall short. But these 3 things that I'm about to share with you that comes from the IRS is what they say will help to get it to most of us in those 21 days. And the third thing is going to be really crucial, so make sure you stick around to the end so that you get all of the information that you need. So the first thing on our to get our refund on time to-do list is to file electronically. Now, this shouldn't be a problem for most people because 90% of taxpayers actually do file electronically, but the 10% is who saw most of the delays. They said that filing electronically this year is more important than ever. Paper returns are basically a weakness for the IRS, because you also do have to keep in mind that when you send this paper return, someone has to input that into the system manually. So that is going to slow it down too. And like I mentioned previously, they were already understaffed, but with the pandemic, that has decreased numbers even the more. And imagine millions of forms coming through the mail, sitting on these desks, and people having to go through them, because the only place that they are able to input that information is in the federal building. So to avoid delays that way, because there are other ways that delays occur too, but to avoid that one, they are suggesting that you file electronically. But there are some instances that you just cannot do that because maybe some type of paperwork is required that you cannot do electronically. If that is you, make sure you go ahead on and file as early as possible, because basically, you know, first come, first serve. The next thing that the IRS says will help you to receive your refund quickly and avoid processing delays is to actually request your refund via direct deposit. It has always been known that if you select direct deposit, you will receive your refund much faster than you would a paper check. But with the current backlog and all the other stress that the IRS have going on, there is a huge potential for major delays. They are saying that selecting to receive your refund direct deposit is actually going to help you to get it within those 21 days. And 8 out of 10 taxpayers normally select that. But like I said, I'm just trying to share the information that they have given just to make sure everyone's on the same page and everyone's getting their refunds on time. This next one I'm about to tell you, pay very close attention, guys, okay? Because this is where a lot of other delays actually occurred on last year, and they're expecting even more this year. That's why I'm stressing this part. I'm going to tell you there's a lot of paperwork that you should be receiving from the IRS that you're going to need. Because no matter if you file electronically and you select direct deposit or not, if you put the smallest error on that tax return, then that will cause major delays. So I know a lot of people get excited around this time and they want to rush in, file those taxes so that they could get their refund quickly. But it is very important this year that you do not guesstimate any information. On last year, there were so many refunds that were delayed because of errors that people reported versus what was in the IRS system. And then that's going to flag the system, which means now instead of the system doing all the work, a human being going to have to come down and review your form. So then that's going to push your refund back and could possibly do so by 9 months like it did last year. This year, the IRS is trying to minimize those delays and suspensions as much as possible, so they will be sending you some letters that are very important that you need to be on the lookout for. And one of them is the advanced child tax credit. Another one is the economic impact payment. You need those forms because on those forms, they are going to put exactly how much you were given. And that exact number is what you'll have to put on your tax return. And if it is off by the dollar, I'm telling you, red flags will be sent and your refund will be pushed back far beyond what you could possibly imagine. And they said those economic impact payment letters should be sent towards the end of January. But the main thing I'm trying to say, guys, you have to have accurate information. You can't round it off. You can't guess it. You shouldn't do anything other than putting exactly what it is so that you can make sure you get that refund in 21 days. So be on the lookout for those letters, and keep in mind that this tax season will actually end on April 18th. So that's pretty much straight from the IRS. I wanted to get on here and share with you. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure all of this good information that they are putting out, I am giving to you so that we can all be in the best position to receive what we want when we want it, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so. I have lots of good things coming this year. Also, like this video for me. It really helps me out. And other than that, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we are out. Peace.